Hello again, guys, and this is the going to be the last video on my Battle Bell series, just because I don't have any more. If I ever make another one or configure another one, I'll definitely upload. But this is it. This is the last one, and this is for my setup with the shotgun and my 40 cal. Like I mentioned, I like to pair these things, like a long gun with a pistol. Thanks to the great Paul Harrell, who came up with. Actually, it's where I saw that idea. So I kind of like try to do the same thing, same purpose. Training purposes is easier to have all the things from the things that you're gonna train with on you, like in one setup, so you don't have to build it before you go. So I just grab this belt and I'm good to go. I have enough ammo to train for a little while, and I can bring more cases and reload everything and kind of like do that while I'm in the range. It's also serves the purpose of hunting. Like I said, I want to at some point in time go hunting, and this will be perfect for that, I guess, or it will be good enough for that because I'm gonna have everything I need in one setup, or for transportation, or for that time when the zombies start walking the earth. Then I have a setup that I can just go and take out real quick. With that said, I'm gonna add that this is the one that I like the least because it's the one that is more uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go over everything. Sorry, I'm gonna go over everything, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you the individual items that I have on the belt on their own. For that, I need to undo the belt, which I actually don't like because this is the hardest one to put back to get back together. But I'll do it, and I'll show you everything at the end of the video, like I said. So let's start first with the pistol. This is a 40 Smith & Wesson, like I said, and I'm using a drop leg holster with a nylon holster. Don't criticize the holster, it works fine until I can get me something better than is what I have. I did add to the strip that secures the gun into the holster. I added a piece of plastic, like I did. Actually, I did this one before, like I did with a 9mm, and when I click it, it definitely just flips out away, and I'm able to pull the gun with no resistance from from the strip. And you can see it over there. I haven't painted it yet, and I can, if I practice, or if I do it like with calm enough, I can actually put this back with one hand. Let me see if I can do it while we record. So it's doable. It's not as intuitive and as quick as the other systems are designed for that. But for where I'm gonna use it, I don't see myself trying to do this real quick. I'm not gonna compete in anything. This is not for competition. This is just for maybe a time in my life that may never come. I guess what I'm trying to say. So the holster, I added, let me show you. I added a plastic piece inside. I did the same to the 9mm the other day, and I'm gonna show it on a separate video, like a follow-up. So that keeps the holster open, and it fits the gun perfectly, as you can see. And it kind of like holds it a little bit inside, and it doesn't. I don't have any problems pulling this out. And I know that people have to say that all the time. But yes, the gun is not loaded, so don't freak out. And keeps the gun in place. It doesn't collapse. It's easy to do. I used this zip ties to kind of like hold the plastic in place, and the plastic is constantly trying to open. And once you heat it up a little bit, you can like give it the size that you want, and it works perfectly fine for this holsters. This one I had for years, and I used to use it for some other things. Like I mentioned, I used to play airsoft before, and this is the holster that I use to have my sidearm. So I dragged myself through mud. I has been rained on. I've climbed walls, buildings, like climbed stairs, fallen down, and then played around for years and years with this thing, and it's still holding its own. So that's kind of like how I know it's not a bad product. Granted, it's not the same as a real life conflict, but it's less aggressive than going hunting for wild boar, if you get what I'm trying to say. This particular type of holsters, you can put an extra magazine in front, which give you extra ammo to carry. It's not that hard to pull out. I have these two magazine pouches, and I have two more there, and that's just about it. I have three. I may or may not add maybe another more, maybe in the future. I may replace these with the same ones that I use for my 9mm, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe not. We will see. And then we go for the ammo for the long gun. This, I did a video on these. These are just shotgun shell holders, and they work kind of like normal magazine does. So you can like pull the shell out, and the other one pops up. It's kind of like the way they work. So you grab it like that, and you pull it out, and you have one, and you have the other and the other. So it holds 10. This one, same thing. The difference is that this one you pull in, and this one you push out. Same thing. They keep popping up as you keep pulling them out. Not that hard to reload. I'm just in an awkward position to do it, but it is not that hard. And I have a fixed blade knife over here because, like I say, if I'm doing this, if I'm hunting, you may need to field strip your game on the spot. So it's good to have a fixed blade for that and other purposes too. So it depends. It's good to cut some tinder to light up a fire, and they have their uses. You need to have a fixed blade knife, and this is the one that I have. I'll show it at the table when I'm doing the item by item review. And then I got this, which is also a shell carrier. So the way this one works is that you pull it like this, and the shells are held inside, and then you like yank it out. I'm gonna try and do it, and you see how it opens up, and you have all your shells here, and from there you can start grabbing them and reloading your shotgun as you need. I'm gonna struggle to put this back. Well, it's not made for me to put it back like that, like put it back the way it was like that. But as you can see, kind of like does it. That's it. It's closed. You just yank it and it falls open. I saw this. I can't remember who was using one of these. I may move it to the front and this to the back. That's why I say this is the setup that I like the least, because it's not that comfortable. So it is still work in progress. In the back, I have a drop pouch, not the same as the other ones, so I like. And it's the same thing. You can pick up your shells and put them there, or pick up your empty shells if you're training and put them there so you can clean after yourself. I may replace this for a better one in the future, but this is kind of like the one that I for the time being. This is a logo for the airsoft store that I used to buy from back in the day. Kind of neat, so I left it there. And I was gonna close the video without showing you the long gun. So, and this is the tactical. What race are you guys? It's a poodle mixed with something else. That's a Yorkie poodle. Yorkie poodles, I think they're called. Simba and Revan. This is Revan, and that one walking away is Simba. I'm gonna open the door. I'm not gonna let you out. Go away. And this is my shotgun. This is a Mossberg 500, and he has a Name Sport quad rail on it. It comes with a the quad rail comes with a shell carrier on the side. I added this rubber barrel shout covers. I think you can call them that, because these things they kind of like a little sharp. So if you can see, this thing, the Picatinny rails, they are not sharp, but they're kind of like sharp, and if you mishandle them, you may cut yourself. So because this is a shotgun, I think it made sense for me to put this. This is rubber. It's not adding any weight to it. I added 2 more for the sides until I figure out if I'm gonna put any attachments here. Let me put this. There it goes. Flip on iron sights back and front, and center point red dot. This is a cheap red dot, but I've been shooting this for a little while and it doesn't lose zero. So either I got the good one or this is not that bad. And I changed the buttstock and the foreign grip with Mossberg. It's a Mossberg. I can't remember, it's MOE something, but it's a Mossberg. It's actually not a Mossberg, a Magpul buttstock and a Magpul foreign grip. MOE 590. I bought the one that comes with a combo that both of them come together. I don't know, I think I saw a little rust. Need to oil it. I don't know why. Last time I think it got wet. And last but not least, the light, which is it's called XP22 Scorpion. It's two flashlights in one. I don't know, I think this one's really neat, and it's really intense. I'm gonna just flash you for a little while, okay? So you see, it's really intense. I really like it, and again, it hasn't break. I mean, I haven't broken it. I shot with it for a little while, and it hasn't broken yet. So, and it works like you push it in and it stays, or if you push it and keep it pressed and then you release it, so you can manually control it like that. And that's kind of like basically it. If you point it at somebody, you're not gonna need the strobing light, I think, if you ask me, because this is really intense. And that's it. So now I'm gonna go and do the table video. I'm not gonna show you the shotgun again, because that's this same thing. It doesn't fit on the table anyway. But I'm gonna go over the items that I have on the belt one by one, so you have a better idea of what I'm trying to do. And again, this is the least setup that I don't like it. I may change it. It's probably gonna change a lot once I figure out what I want to do. So with that said, I'll see you at the other side of the video. And here we are. So let's start. Let me move the keyboard out of the way. So the first thing I'm going to show you is I'm going over the items on this battle belt for the shotgun and the 40 Smith & Wesson. This is the belt. It's like I mentioned, a construction belt. I did some mods to it. I added this nylon strip over here, which I sewed in by hand. because I need to be able to kind of like use it like molly for some of the things that I have, so that they can, you know, fit in there better. I'm gonna show you what in a minute. So it's just a regular work belt. As you can see, it's rubber. I don't know if you can make it out. Stop eating the mic. It is rubber on the back, and it's kind of leathery on the front. And just your basic, I think it's 2 inches, give or take. Let me see. Give me a second. 1.5 inch, 2 inches. Let me see. Find a ruler. So yeah, it's about 2 inches. I'll move it closer to where the camera is focusing. Yeah, kind of like almost 2 inches. Yeah, give or take. Which is, I think, good enough. Unless you're looking for some support, some back support, then you're probably gonna want to get a thicker belt if you're looking for some back support. So the second thing I'm gonna show you is the drop pouch. This is the drop pouch that I was showing you. I actually removed this, and to put the strips that I wanted to put on the back, the loops that I wanted to put on the back, on the inside the belt, and I used a sewing machine to do this. So I had to disassemble the whole thing so that I could use the sewing machine and then sew it back together again. So this one gave me a little more trouble, if you will, to do. But in the end, it worked. Hold on, let me. This phone is vibrating, and I don't want it to. I want it to actually sound. Oh. Sorry about that. One of my favorite channels, Liberal Hive Mind. So anyway. So, you know, this is just the drop pouch. Originally, I was gonna do something similar than what I did with the 22 long rifle one. And I was going to just use it to drop shotgun shells in there. But then I started to see the other shell carriers, and I changed my mind, and this became the drop pouch. But honestly, I think I need a bigger one, because if I ever go and let's say I hunt some waterfowl or duck hunting and that kind of thing, I would like to have a pouch where I can drop whatever it is I hunt, if it fits in a pouch. It's here to carry, right? So this may be gone. Kind of like why I don't say I don't really like it. I didn't show you the gloves for the other ones, but they're basically the same gloves. These are an imitation of the Oakley gloves, and as you can see, some of the things are kind of like coming off after the years, which is okay. I mean, I just want hand protection, so I may or may not glue this back in after I'm done recording. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, and buy me a new pair. But these gloves have been with me for a long time, like years, and they work fine. I have climbed walls and trees and things with these things on, and they do give me hand protection, which is kind of like what you need. So I guess they're fine for what they are, and they're not that expensive. They're good gloves. Then now I'm going to show you this. This is the magazine carrier for the pistol magazines, a whole suit. Pretty straightforward. It is, although it is nylon, it's really sturdy. Not a flimsy fabrication. It's really sturdy. I do recommend this. These are good. This is a good product. Kydex is better, but this one is not bad. And if you cross it like that on the back, when you put it on your belt, it's gonna hold in place, securely in place. So when you're trying to open it up, it's not gonna be, when you're trying to do this, it's not gonna be like moving around and trying to come off your belt. It's not gonna move. So I do recommend this, and I'm gonna try and get you the probably I'm gonna try and get you just the pictures from the Amazon page where you can find these things, because most of the things you can find on Amazon, the only thing that I don't think you can find on Amazon is the belt. That for that you should go to a hardware store, and they have lots of them there. You can choose, so that will be your best bet. So for two magazines, and I did a video about these two things, and I'm gonna show them together because there's no reason to not to show them together. This is the shotgun shell carriers. One is called Ammo Pal. The other one is cheap Chinese something something. That doesn't work that well. That I strongly advise you to stay away from. This one has been working fine. I have it loaded there. These shells have been there for a long time, and they I mean, the spring works just fine, and it holds 10 shotgun shells. This one, the problem that he has is that the plastic is kind of like flimsy. So I try to heat it up and bend it inwards so that it will hold the shells better, like so. You see these little lips that he has over there? The shells will just pop up. If you hit it hard, it will pop up. I kind of like hit the plastic and I bend it. Now it's a little stiff. I can make it work. Don't get me wrong, I can make it work. My fingers are stronger than this. But now I need to push in, like push my thumb in to push the ones down, and then when I do that, then the other one comes out easier. I want to say I fixed it, but the problem I have with it is that if I am trying to do this in a rush, I may have a problem. So if I need to pull a shell out of there, like in a hurry, I may have a problem with it, because it's not gonna work the same. So I'm gonna try and heat it up again and open it up a little bit, just a tap, and see how it works. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna buy me another one of these and replace this altogether, and just leave it there, use it for something else, because it's still a carrier that you can use. Just don't be in a rush with it, I guess. So the cool thing about this is that we're talking about 20 of these things. It's 20. So yeah, that's a lot. 10 and 10 slugs. That's not bad at all. And now I'm gonna go with this other thing. This is another carrier that I am going to open real quick, and then I'm gonna put it back. Oh, this is my Umbrella Corporation patch. When I was less angry with life, well, and some other times, we had different groups. Like I mentioned, I used to be a 501st Legion member, which I have great experiences there. I used to be a Mandalorian Merc member. I used to be a Dark Empire member. The only group I'd never joined was the Rebel Legion. But I used to be part of the Star Wars costuming club where I was living in. And I used to be also part of the Umbrella Corporation division that they have over there. So I kind of like cosplaying. I mean, it's fun. You get to do a lot of charity work, and that's rewarding in and of itself. And they gave me this patch, which is cool. So I just keep a couple of them here and there to remind me of those days. And this is kind of like the way it works. Is like I showed you. You just yank it open and you pull it, and it falls open like that. It's very comprehensive, and this is elastic, so it's easy for you to pull these shells out. Like they're not gonna give you resistance. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 16, 24. We're talking about 24 shells ready to go. I mean, I don't know how much ammo you will need. Oh, it actually takes 25. Here's one. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show it to you. And I just noticed it. So it tells you that I actually haven't used this that much or at all. So you see this little loop over here? It fits another one, which I am definitely gonna put when I'm done recording. I'm gonna stick one in there because why not, right? So it holds 25 shells, and this is mainly buckshot, but you could do bird shot. If you're duck hunting, you can, use your poison. You can put like some slugs here, and then whatever other kind of load going down. So yeah, I think it's good. I've seen people using it, and I see that it's a good product. That it works. At least it worked for them. So once I start and I go and use it, then I'll probably come back and make another video about it, just to let you guys know how it works. And as you can see, it's pretty neat, neatly closed, tightly closed. Same concept. I always try to cross my molly like on the back, because I don't know, I think it holds better like that when you cross it like this. They're supposed to move it like moving it or between the mollies, but I need a bigger loop because of the size of my belt, and that's why I added that little loop over there on the belt that I show you, because you can actually put that over here, like right there. What am I doing? Like right there. You can make it fit there, and then it drops all the way down. And I believe I changed it because it was too low. So again, this is a work in progress. This is the only one that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in the end. So I'm just exploring options. I actually made me one of these myself with an old pair of jeans. And I did a video about that too, so you can find it somewhere. Let me see if I'm gonna reference you to those, so you can look at the just talking about these products. So you can, if you like, you can go and watch those. Which I don't know why I'm gonna do that, because you're not even gonna watch this one anyway. So this is a work in progress, and but I do believe the purpose is the same. I mean, it makes sense for you to have something where if you need to go out for whatever lawful reason, that you have ammo with you, and place to hold more ammo, and place to put your pistol, and on the same place, so you just grab that and go. So not like in the movies that you see the guy running downstairs to get the box of shotgun shells for his shotgun while the Wendigo is kicking his door in, which is already too late. And this is, last but not least, this is the oh my goodness, the holster. This is the holster that I'm using for this. This brand is called UTG, and you can find them all over the internet. Again, this was intended for airsoft, but the fabrication that it has, and if you have played airsoft, what I had was I can't remember the brand of the name, was a dragon something. It looked like the Terminator gun, and it's completely metal. It's a full metal, high capacity airsoft gas operated pistol. It was almost as heavy as the real thing, but it was made out of metal. And that gun ran in there. The magazines are metal too, so it was it's heavy, bulky, and EC Dragon, I think it was. I'm gonna try and find that and show it to you. Just for shits and giggles. If I can find that gun again, I'm gonna buy it. It was a really cool gun. It had a blowback and everything. So anyway, I ran with that gun through mud inside the holster. I put it through spaces, and now it's clean because I cleaned it. When I repurposed it, I actually cleaned it. And as you can see, it's not. It doesn't look new. Well, actually, kind of looks new, but it's mistreated. I guess what I'm trying to say. Uh, so this product will hold. This product will hold. If you what you're doing is training, this product will hold. If you're in the end of the world scenario, then you're gonna need to learn how to fix shit because this is not gonna hold, and that's the truth. But for what I wanted and what I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be more than okay because it gives me. It actually covers the trigger completely, no problem. The gun is protected, it's encased, and it's secured with this strip on top. However, if you run with it without the strip, the gun may fall off because it doesn't have any retention like a Kydex holster will have. Which is why I say that with these things, if you have one of these and you want to modify it to serve that particular purpose, then that's, I guess that's fine. But it should be in your to-do list to get you one that has better retention than this. Even though this one, all you need to do is, just put that back, and then you have all the retention you need. And like I mentioned, I added this little piece of plastic so that when you click it and the gun is, let me put the fire on. Give me a second. So once the thing is in, when you click it, and I'm gonna stand it up so you don't see, oh, because it's reclines, of course it flips. No, it actually does flip. Look, it flips all the way. And the only reason it came back is because it's not hanging from my leg. When I do that on my leg, it doesn't fall back. So when you do that, it flips away. And that's kind of like what you want. You want it out of the way so that when you're pulling the thing out, you don't have any interference. And it serves that purpose. It works fine. And I guess that's it. I'm going to say it again. This is the one that I like the least. And this is the one that I'm probably going to change. That's not it. This now is going to be it. This is the pocket. So just so you know, this knife came with this, and the retention system that he had for the belt was like kind of stupid, so I just didn't like it. I guess I guess it was a good one. I just didn't like it. I removed it and I remade it like that. So it has a push button, snap on button, I'm sorry, and you click it together like so over here. I just sewed it on. They're called sewed on buttons. And I added a piece of nylon on top with Velcro, so they has double retention hanging from my belt. I removed what he had here and I added more Velcro so that you can like hold it like that and you just flip it away and you can pull your knife out. Paracord is just for the looks, and I added this strip on the bottom so that I can tie it around my leg so that it's not like flapping on my leg. And the knife, this is what the knife looks like out of the sheath. This is not a particularly expensive knife. I think it cost me around $40, kind of like around the price range that these things are. It's from the brand Reaper. He has this little serrations over here, and just in case if you don't know, you can actually remove the scales of a fish with the serrations over here. My mom taught me, so you can like scrape it, not like if you were like sewing the fish in half, but you can like scrape it like that, and it catches you go against the scales and it catches them and it just takes them off. So I don't know, I may be fishing and I may use this to scale a fish. I haven't done it yet. I hope I get the chance to do it soon. I don't know if this knife is full tan. Did not research it. I don't know if you can baton it. Probably you shouldn't because of the serrations. but it feels good. It feels heavy and it's really sharp. And again, for the purpose that I'm trying to aiming for, this should be, good enough until I can get me something better, if I ever get me something better, because I don't even know if I'm gonna have the time to go on my fishing hunting expedition that I'm planning and I'm dreaming about, and I've been planning and dreaming about for years. I haven't found the time to go and do it. Uh, and also, I would like to go with somebody else too. I mean, it would be more fun if I go with somebody else, like a friend or something like that. And friends are interested in that. I don't know why. It sounds kind of cool, like going to the big turkey and cook it and bring it home or something like that. But that's just me. So anyway, that's my quote unquote battle belt for the shotgun and the 40 Smith and Wesson. If you are engaged in things like that and you have like a battle belt on your own and you want to share it, that would be nice. If you have a video and you want to provide the link so that I can go and look at it, it will be cool. If you want to send me like a note or something like that, or just make a comment, that will be awesome too. I guess that's it. Please remember to drop me a like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and I would pretty much like the channel to grow a little bit, at least on Rumble. I would like to reach the same amount of followers that I have on YouTube. That will be a good start, because on Rumble I don't know why I have 0 followers and or subscribers, and I on YouTube I have like 24 or something like that. So I don't know, guys. Come on, don't be like that. I mean, the videos are not that bad. I mean, they have some information. There's products in them, and there are options that you can follow or that you can criticize. So drop me a like, share, subscribe. With nothing left to say for now, God bless you all. Random Reviews signing out.